Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just me setting up my July. I had already started, as you can see, but I decided to stop and just film this because I love watching people set up their monthlies. I don't know why. I think because I'm a monthly girl. I definitely, if I had to pick between monthly, weekly, or daily, I think I would choose monthly, especially if I added like actual like things that I deal with in there. But I don't have like a huge monthly like that to do it. But monthlies definitely keeps me organized as much as I can be, even within my struggle. So I struggle with organization, and if you've been around in my channel for a while, you know I'm always on a quest to do things smoother, quicker, and me being like more mindful and proactive with the things that I need to do instead of reactive, and monthlies is one of those things that keep me going. So with monthlies, I'm able to put down everything that I need: birthdays, appointments, work schedules, all of that good stuff, and still be able to function. And so what I typically do throughout the monthly is I will just, like, as the events or things happen, in order for me to know that I actually completed them, I will just highlight them. So this is July, and as you all can see, if you haven't noticed already, especially if you watch me regularly, this is a different notebook. Yes. So this is something that I chose to use my own money for. It was $23. I have been going back and forth with it in my head for a while, and it was $23. I knew for a fact that I was going to use my second part of the Hobonichi cousin because I didn't want it to go to waste, but I'm using that for journaling and just like a playbook, like a book that I can play in, experiment, do different things like that in. But it's going to be the dailies, and there is going to be my journaling. I did mention before that I enjoy journaling in my Moleskine daily when I had it, because it helped me a little bit more accountable for journaling and just putting down, documenting things that happen in my life. So at first I was going to use the dailies for that, and I have been at first for like my to-do planning and things of that sort, but that page is entirely too big for me. I do not have anything going on that much, and I didn't even, once I tried it, I didn't even feel that I could like sticker dump in there, because it would be so much space and so much to do. Now, even with me writing bigger, it still was like a lot of space, because the days that I go to work, I'm not doing a ton of things. So I got this. This is an A6. This is my first time in an A6. I think it's going to get my feet wet with this size and see if this is something that I can actually use and benefit from. It's also going to help me work on writing smaller. That is more beneficial at work. It is not too much of a problem, but some things that I do right, I can't fit in because I write so big. So this is going to give me a chance to practice writing smaller, but then have things a lot more compact. I am going to do a video that's showing you all how I plan on setting up the rest of the planner, what I plan on putting it in, and all of that good stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I just want to do a setup. As you can see, you will see I'm struggling a bit with this because I don't think I've ever worked in anything this small before. Yes, I've had notebooks that is like the Pen and Gears and the Me smaller notebooks, but this is extremely small. I think when I first started off in like this whole planner scene, I had a mini composition, and I really should have stayed with that because I think it kept me more together and organized. Definitely check out my videos in the past if you want to see that one. I'll try to link it below, but that is where I should have stayed. So I am struggling because I know monthlies are important to me, and I want to have space to put in what I need, but I also want to put in a cute person as well. I've, along with like the cute people that I have, I've been trying to incorporate men, because some of the people that I have do have men in them, and I often tend not to use them for whatever reason, but I'm trying to get what fits and what I would like to see for that month as well, like what looks cute. So I decided on her because it seems like she fits within the squares where I can still also write something, but I need it to be very cute in order for me to keep coming back to it as well. So these are the dailies. Another thing I like about this Hobonichi is I love the paper. I think that's another thing that keeps me with Hobonichi, but I like the fact that it doesn't have the weekly. Um, the weekly can be good. It can, don't get me wrong. The weekly can definitely be good. I'm just not necessarily a weekly planner like that. Like, I like to see what's going on for the week, but I also feel that I have to keep looking at it if I didn't do some things, and I know that's something I need to work through on my own. But I would rather I've learned now that I would rather have a daily and then just flip away from the daily and keep going with the next day, and not have to keep looking back at what I did or didn't do. So before each month in here, because this is going from July to December, so for each month in here, it's like that page before where you're able to put whatever you want. And at first I was going to do a vision board, but I think I'm going to do that in the Hobonichi Cousin, my vision board for that month. But here I'm just going to put my goals down. I don't actually write them down yet. I'm just setting everything up so I can have it together. One thing I can say I am excited about is utilizing some things and just making some of my spreads pretty, and decorate, like really sitting down and being mindful and being totally in that moment of what I'm doing. And from what I've been playing around with lately, that has been helpful for me. So I know some people plan because we obviously need to plan, but if you don't, like, grab you a notebook from Dollar Tree, and they have so many different sizes at a very reasonable price. So if you're like a composition person, they have those notebooks. Whatever kind of person you are, they have a notebook to cater to that. And I would suggest, getting that, playing around with it. If you're a person that draw in it. If you're a person that collage in it. If you're a person that paint or doodle, do different things like that to get your creativity out and going. Like, even if you write poetry or you write, just, I feel like the Dollar Tree is a good place to like experiment with some coping strategies, especially if you are a creative person or you strive to be a creative person, because it allows you to do it in an affordable way. I will tell people, be very mindful of getting caught up in it, because that's how I did at the beginning. But take things slow. Think about what you want. If you do it on a notebook that doesn't cost too much and you have to like redo it, maybe you won't feel like I feel with notebooks now. Like, if I start it and it don't finish, then I have to throw it away because I failed at that. Like, I failed at completing and going with it. And the only reason why I have a goal for myself to complete notebooks is because I just want to finish what I started. And that's something that I'm working on in life in general. Like, even with tasks at home, like finishing what I start and not trying to multitask and do all these different things, but learning to have fun along the way. So I hope that was helpful for somebody that may be sitting and struggling with notebooks. Like, you bought all these things, definitely donate if you can or if you want, because I've donated quite a few of my notebooks. But keep a couple for yourself that you could play around with and just see what it is that you like and see what it is that you need, so that the next time you make purchases, you're able to, utilize. So many times I've bought things and didn't even use it. But that is all for this video. I'm loving the stars. This is cute. and it's small. It's just like so compact. But that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a great start to your week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, especially if you like this content, and leave me a comment on what you all are using, if you all have changed things up going into this next quarter. I also have quarter goals too, but that's for another video. Thanks so much. Bye bye.